Hey, it's me, Brother Wild Bill. This is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree as music with the lyrics of Bitches Ain't Shit by Dr. Dre. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck the dick. Get the fuck out of New York town, so I hop in my coupe and run. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Grab the cash and make it quick. As long as my pocket is nice and fat, don't give a fuck where the bitch was at. Ballin' down in motherfucking Compton on the streets, tighter than a motherfucker with an eye on gangs to be. Snitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks bailed from jail on a sunny day. I'm hanging with Snoop D-O-double-G and my homeboy Dr. Dre. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Hey everybody, it's me, Brother Wild Bill, coming to you from inside the worst prison in the Western Hemisphere. If you don't know who I am, well, first of all, Jeff and Sharon didn't ask me to do this, but I thought I haven't done anything for them in a while, and in a narcissistic way, I always, kind of prostitute myself. And if you don't know who I am, then let me explain. My name's William Halbert. I grew up in Western North Carolina, and I'm in prison in the Republic of Panama for 5 homicides. I was a professional killer on the outside and a very controversial figure in true crime as well. And anyway, so I'm laying here on a prison bunk right now, and I was going to go through, I don't know, current events, or just kind of give you an opinion on all kind of stuff from a guy who's been in prison for 15 years in a foreign hell country, because I assure you I'm in the worst prison you could possibly fucking imagine. So, I'm relatively sure that Jeff and Sharon will publish this somehow, some way, maybe on their YouTube channel or something, so we can hear it. But anyway, so here we're going to start with relationships today. We're talking about blowjobs. We're actually talking about oral sex, not just blowjobs. And I think everything that I'm going to say, I also just went through this. I also just gave comments about this on in my own Facebook group called Friends of Brother Bill. I'm going to prostitute my own shit also while I'm on here. So if you are interested in knowing more about me, Wild Bill, you can check out Friends of Brother Bill. You got to answer the fucking questions to get in, though. It's a Facebook group, and if you don't answer the fucking questions properly, you won't get in. It's pretty exclusive, actually. Anyway, so relationships. We're going to start with relationships and blowjobs and eating pussy, I guess. And so, oral sex is a thing I think it's really lovely. It's about servitude, isn't it? It's about serving someone else and them feeling good. And I'll tell you something. My father was an interesting fellow. As far as I know, and I'm relatively certain I would probably risk my life on this, that he was only ever inside 2 vaginas, that of my mother and that of his second wife. And so, honestly, this advice that he gave me when I was about 15 was strange advice that came from this man who was no Casanova. But he told me when I was about 15 to not have anything to do with any woman who wouldn't blow me. And that has been extremely good advice. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, I probably am what you'd call sexist, but I believe in both ways. I don't think that you can receive a blowjob without giving head, you got to give head too. And not only that, I enjoy myself. Eating pussy is a wonderful thing. But it's a wonderful thing because somebody else is being pleased. You're pleasing someone else. It's a really good thing, honestly. And I'll tell you, as a man, there's absolutely nothing more enjoyable than coming home and being fed and being blown and then being left the fuck alone. That rhymed. Being fed, being blown, and being left the fuck alone. That is what I want to happen every time I come home. Feed me, blow me, and leave me the fuck alone. Not only that, it's about, God, a man feels like a king when he's blown. I don't think it's the same thing for a woman necessarily. It's about a man pleasing a woman, certainly, and eating pussy is a wonderful thing, and every man should do it. But if you're with a partner who won't give you head, or then there's that girl. I can't speak about from the women's standpoint. I think that there's a lot of men who think they can eat pussy who can't either. At least talking to girls, that's what I get out of it. I mean, like a lot of guys think they know what they're doing down there, but they ain't got a fucking clue. And then there's also, that's a bad man. And then there's the bad woman. It's the girl who, like, she puts it in her mouth 2 or 3 times and she's like, okay, now fuck me. And like, bitch, if you don't want to blow me, just don't. And not only that, second of all, I think that I would tell my sons that as well. The same advice my father gave me: if she won't blow you, she ain't worth a fuck. Literally, don't fuck her if she won't blow you. And I would say that to the woman as well. So that's my thoughts about blowjobs. I think it's a wonderful thing to receive a blowjob. I think it's a wonderful thing to eat pussy as well. And both things should be done enthusiastically. All right, so let's go on to gourmet food. We're going to go into another thing. And it's like Christmas time, so everybody's eating turkey and ham. And like turkey is just like a great big fucking dry chicken. And everybody says, oh, you can make it this way. Oh, you can make it that way. Oh, I can deep fry it. Fuck a turkey. Give me a big fatty ass fucking piece of ham. You know? That kind of, the outside of it is caramelized and like crispy, and on the inside it's that all the fat is like almost liquefied. That is the best fucking shit in the world. But eating a turkey is like eating a big ass fucking dry chicken. Fuck a turkey. I never ate a turkey. I deep fried a couple of them, and they weren't bad. They were like better. But why the fuck am I going to even eat something that I have to do a certain way thing to it so it's just so it's more passable? You know, it's not even good. It's just passable. Like the dark meat on turkey legs is not bad actually. That's actually pleasant. But like turkey breast, my God, why don't we just fucking eat sawdust? You know. All right, so that's what I think about that. Fuck turkey, 100% ham fan. Current events, or we could even call it sports. I saw it today. I saw this today on TV. That Jake Paul kid who fought Anthony Joshua and got his shit all broke. Anthony Joshua broke his face. Jake Paul's like a YouTube enthusiast, a YouTube influencer who fought Mike Tyson, a 60-year-old fucking Mike Tyson, and then now he fought Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua destroyed him. But the point of the matter is, like I said, this is what I mean. I want to give you I'm fallible myself. I said, serves him right. He got his ass beat, and I'm glad he did. What the fuck? I said, what are you fucking doing, even getting in the ring with like you're such a pansy ass little shit. Like it makes me angry to see him like smearing real athletes. And then I thought to myself and then I saw, and I think he made $96 million. $96 million. God almighty, I'd let him break my jaw for $96 million too. Like that motherfucker is a annoying little shit, but he made $96 million. I mean, like a lot of people feel about him probably the same way I do. Like he's a fucking chicken shit little fucking, you want to just pinch his little head off. But he made $96 million doing that ridiculous shit. Fuck, I'd get in the ring with a rhinoceros for $96 million. All right, and the last thing we're going to deal with today is politics, and I want to explain something. This is actually probably the only educational part of this show so far. It will probably be the only educational part today. I know that Donald Trump is blowing up drug boats in the Caribbean Ocean, specifically Venezuelan supposed drug boats. And whether they are or whether they ain't, is not the point. And whether he's doing what he's doing is legal or not, that also is not the point. And whether you're a Trump fan or you hate Trump, that's not the point either. But I wanted to say something that nobody fucking in the United States has a clue about, is that there ain't no fucking drug lords on drug boats. You're killing poor people, like extremely fucking poor people. Why? Why is that the case? Because you have to understand a little bit about how that works. Drug boats are filled with men who are trying to make $10,000 or $20,000, maybe up to $30,000 even, by doing the run. They're just workers, and these are really poor, like sailors. We're really poor mariners, and they get on the boat, and then it works like this. If you don't know, like they can be paid several different ways. They'll be paid a certain amount for going, like a guy who is just there as a deckhand. who is probably paid $10,000 or $15,000. A guy who knows how to navigate, $25,000, and a captain could make like $50,000 even for the run. But I mean, you're talking about $50,000, and that ain't a whole lot of money in today's world. And they're just trying to make enough money to make their family survive, you know. And I would have those prices that I'm giving you are Colombian prices, because that's the thing I know. Out of Venezuela, I bet it's even cheaper. I bet they make even less than that. And these are just fucking poor people who are trying to do something to help their family survive in this shitty ass, like, stagnant, and the economy here is so bad, it's hard to even believe. Even worse in Venezuela, I can only imagine. So they take the risk, but they're killing them. And like, I don't want to take a moral or political standpoint. I'm not. I don't want to be like a person who's for or against Trump or for or against anything. But I am a pro poor fucking Venezuelan. I am pro that, and I'll tell you that the people that they kill on those boats have not been to trial, have not been found guilty of anything. They didn't even find any drugs on the boat. They just assumed that there's drugs on the boat, and so they killed them. That seems like madness to me. I completely understand the need to remove Nicolas Maduro from power. I completely understand the need for that. That is something that needs to be done. I completely understand the Americans not wanting to invade in order to do it. That makes sense to me as well. They're learning their lesson a little bit, and they're trying to do it through like pressure. But what I don't understand is what murdering, because that's just straight up murder. Poor people who are trying to make money, even in an illicit thing. Okay, like if they snatch them up and took them off to jail and gave them all 10 years, okay, that's fine. They'd probably be happy about that, actually, because they get to eat for 10 years. Because everybody I ever talked to that's on a drug boat, any Colombian at least, went to the United States and thought prison was like a fucking vacation. Because like they ate well and they had a job, they give them a job and they make money, and they leave prison and they've saved $20,000 or $30,000 by the time they leave prison. This is really true, because you know they work in prison and they don't make very much, but they save every fucking. If you don't know if you know anything about Colombians, but they save every fucking penny and don't spend a dime on anything. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I think that it's extremely ineffective. Blowing up drug boats is an extremely ineffective blow. You're not hurting any drug cartel. I mean, that boat didn't cost them nothing. One run on the drug, one drug boat run makes $20-30 million, and so like if that drug boat costs $100,000 and they blew up $100,000 boat and they got like 60 fucking more of them, that's not hurting anything. And you didn't take out anybody important. You took out poor people who are like or nobodies, a bunch of fucking nobodies. So I'm really against that. I mean, we're talking about something I know about because I live this shit down here. I'm waist deep in the drug trade here, and so I think that that's something to consider. I think that's a cruel and disastrous way to try to put pressure on Maduro by blowing up drug boats and calling them terrorists. Even if you want to call them terrorists, put the motherfuckers in jail. Then nobody can say shit about that because they are doing something illegal. But killing them like that, I don't know. It doesn't seem reasonable to me. Anyway, I'm Wild Bill. If you want to know more about me, you can look me up on Wikipedia. William Dathan Halbert. Wild Bill. You can also come and see me at Friends of Brother Bill. Friends of Brother Bill on Facebook. Also, I really, really, really like to fuck pretty girls. So if you're one of them, that's something you should reach out and say, hey. Thanks to Sharon and to Jeff, my dearest friends. I love them and I love their show. I don't get to watch it very much because my internet's slower than fuck. I don't even know when this voice message will go. It was recorded on the 23rd of December at 10:11 in the evening. 11 minutes after 10 o'clock on the 23rd of December 2025. Merry motherfucking Christmas, y'all.